Hello and welcome back to your residential slice and dice YouTuber. Random thought, but why are ads so long on so I use my Nintendo Switch for music and I just got an ad that was 60 seconds long, which I just think is honestly ridiculous compared to how the phone ads are only 5 to 15 seconds long. But I think it's also like that for TVs. I don't know. Someone tell the big YouTube to stop. Anyways, we lost the last one to the big hand. Let's play Strays. Gotta try something out. However, Tough HP, Monster HP 3, and Monster Rights, those are all news. Early Curses 2 you could probably get away with. And then you could also play Heavy Dice or something. I don't know. I'm not exactly liking the team all that much. Double Gray and Double Orange is not the play. Let's reroll. Add Ghost, no monster bonus, no monster HP. Okay. So I don't think you can really have start damaged 1 for 2. So it's looking like add Wolf. This is not this does not look playable. I hate to say it, but it does not look very playable. Actually, let's try out start damaged 1 for 2. I feel like if you just get Priestess or something with Prey, I think you're fine. However, this is the problem with this is there's no other curses to combo with. We have to go over by 1. Actually, no, we can play Add That Wolf Murder. Just slap that on Alloy or something. I don't know who's best. Probably it is Alloy. Although he can just cantrip himself and die. But he would never do that, right, Alloy? Nope. Not at all. Where's the best value? Yeah, right there. I wish I could slay the boar, but we can just wait till next turn to hopefully do it. We just need a 1, but I don't actually think our team can do 1s. That's the problem. Oh, look at that. Dabble came in clutch. Thank you, Dabble. But yeah, I don't think this is playable at all. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Strays in the first thingamajiggy. The first reroll. I think there's a possibility we lose if Meddler just rolls boned. Hoarder, you have 3 other sides you can roll, bud. You gotta lock in. Now I think my Hoarder dies. Yeah, or my Acolyte. One thing I am wondering though is if does start damaged 1 for 2 account for death? It does. That's absolutely bad. That's unbelievably bad. Give me Druid. She has good group healing. Yeah, I think we just lose. We're gonna get stuck in a death spiral, especially with Meddler. Oh, and look at that. I knew it. I knew it. This is a good fight for balance, though. Yeah, I just want to make it to fight 4 so we can reroll. I think that's what we're hoping for. It's not like we had a streak anyways. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, balance. I should have burst the bones. I don't know why I didn't. Because now Meddler has a chance to just get us stuck in the fight. Doomblade? No, might as well. Although we have 1x. And I don't want to put Martyr on Druid. Yeah, I think I don't even know if I'm going to try. I low-key just might give up because this seems unbelievably unplayable. And we didn't have a streak, so it's not that big of a deal. I feel like there's no way we're making it out of this one. Troll? Yeah, we're just gonna roll over in this fight. Time to reroll. You gotta know when to take the loss. Add.imp is a maybe. Sandstorm is probably a no. So we could do like add that item poison and exhaustion, maybe. Maybe. Or I could reroll. How intriguing. I don't want to play item poison and exhaustion though. That's the problem. I know it's not Adam Sandstorm because then we just fight for too long. Let's try item poison Adam mana debt 1 for 1. I think mana debt 1 for 1 shouldn't be that bad. And I would definitely prefer it over exhaustion in this scenario. Just poke the bee. I feel like the turns have tabled, because usually the bee's the one poking you. This is the problem with Adam, though. He can just, like, make you explode in the early game. Yeah, good luck, fighter. I could save you, but I'm too lazy. Glacia or Warden? I think Glacia is good for just overall. She's just like an average character. She's not good, she's not bad. She's just there. Also, my Scoundrel is just gonna explode. We should probably kill the Thorn first. I'd rather have my Wallop at full HP. I know I'm being lazy, but am I really gonna lose in these first fights? I don't think so. This isn't even enough. But I don't care. There we go. Learn Poultice or Scar. Scar is good for my Gardener, because she can just now do something turn 1. Throw it on a Wallop and he can hit like big stuns. I forgot about item poison. Honestly, every time I play item poison, I always like equip the first item and I always forget I have item poison. I'm just gonna keep my Wallop in the Death Spiral, because why not? We can pretend he's Ruffian. We got Ruffian at home. Boy, am I glad we have Scoundrel. Remind me in the next fight to take Scar off. My Gardener is growing. Juggler or Medic? I don't like Medic. She's just not good. And we also get to replace this bad Scoundrel unit. Take Scar off. Yeah, I feel like Medic could be good if she had another 2 mana side. But I just think she can't compete to the other, like, 2 damage sides. Or 2 damage mana. What am I talking? 2 mana side, like, reds. I think that's, like, her worst part, because most of the time, turn 1, she's just doing nothing. And then you just have, like, a sack of meat on your team just sitting there. She's not contributing anything meaningful to the team. I mean, Medic does have her fights, don't get me wrong. Like, in the Trolls, she's pretty good. We're just gonna random. Learn Betray, Change of Heart. None of these are good enough for item poison. That's kind of what you look for. But yeah, like, if you walk into, like, any big area damage fight, she's pretty good. If you can just get your characters to live turn 1. That's another problem, though, is that if you can't get your characters to live turn 1, she's just kind of useless. Don't have enough mana. Fried me. If I didn't have mana debt, we could get a Militia to flee. I think my Wallop just might be dead here. He got triple targeted. Yeah, it's my Wallop or Fighter. I'd rather have Fighter die. Sorry, buddy. Oh wait, no, I can burst him. What am I talking about? Alright, Militia flee next turn and kill Imp. No, Juggler, I did not mean kill yourself on Imp. I meant kill the Imp. What a peak Death Defy. I think my favorite combo in this game has to be Valkyrie and Barbarian. It just feels like it scratches some sort of itch just to Death Defy Barbarian and send 10s into like Hexia or something. It's just so satisfying to me. Brute. Faye is the devil. Let's play Brute. He's not the best either, but he's definitely better than Faye. Especially in this fight. He'll just like help us kill the quartzes. And then we target for barrel. If Juggler better not kill herself here. Oh, it's statistically impossible because she's single-used. This is a bit of a suspicious turn, but I want to kill the barrel, but I think it's still fine to kill the barrel. And then we just have an Imp left to deal with, so we need 6 damage this turn. I did not see my Juggler was on 1 HP. My bad, guys. Yeah, that might have been my bad. Scalpel or Death Wish? Honestly, Death Wish is kind of good for Glacia. Because if you're poisoned, you just kind of stand like death row. Because the enemies can't target you, so I think it's actually like somewhat good. As good as it can be. I should have locked the stun. And now my Juggler dies. He just might be stuck in, like, the death cycle. Okay, we should try to kill the Ogre here. Which I think this is enough. Yeah. And now we should be fine. Should make it out. I gotta roll. None of these are good enough worth keeping. And nobody really has all that much X's. Alright, Glacia. Obol, please. Cleric or Druid? We don't really need the mana from Cleric, because our blue is Glacia, so I think we should pick Druid here. Who knows, maybe it's Druid's time to shine. And she does have Cleanse for Item Poison, worst case scenario. I think we should just try to cleanse the... We should definitely cleanse Juggler. There is just a 1 in 6 she dies next turn. I'm praying that's not the case, but we know Juggler. Yeah. Figures. Alright, should be able to kill Slime Queen this turn, and then all we have is Slimers. Not that scary. Okay, my Glacia just sold. We needed 2 mana, and she did not provide 2 mana. So now my Wallop dies. Thank you, Glacia. And this is suddenly looking worse by the second. If I do lose this one, I think it was my fault, though. Hate to say it. I gotta kill this Slimer. Or just chill him. Alright. I think there is a chance we can make it out. Maybe. But we need, like, generational rolls from Brute and Druid. Ooh. Hold on. No, because you need Druid alive. Okay, Brute. Here we go. Lock in, little bro. You just need the 2 damage. There we go.
Nature made.
And I'll just hit the yep. And we just 2 damage self 2 damage self shield. 2 damage self shield. Oh, he's locked in. Okay, we just lose. Well, 2 losses in a row. What can you do? Let's get back into it. Mid stuck, no. Exposed, no. Especially with clumsy. None of these look good. Reroll. I'm doing it. We're probably gonna lose this super duper silly run, but you know, this video might be getting a little long anyways. So I think we just finish this run out and see. Boss Curses 4, maybe. Sorry, just thinking. I think we almost have to play Boss Curses 4, although it's not, I don't think it's going to be very good. The only other playable thing is Monster Shields 2, but I don't think we have enough damage for that. And hopefully that Boss Curses 4 should give us, like, at least until fight, like, 16 where things are bad. We have the combo, though, of Tinder and Reflection. And my loss just dies. I feel like a lot of the losses today might have been my fault. I hate to say it, but this is just lethal. Statue or Juggler? I know it's not Statue. We don't have any items locked in. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't laugh at. This looks to be the killer be killed type run. Honestly, I'm really good at those. Caster Root Statue we could have had. I'm pretty good at the killer be killed like runs because you just send damage and hope and pray. If you didn't know, I actually have a 2 streak on the demo on Brutal. Or the Brutal on the demo version. I got like, with one of the comps, I actually got Blueberry, which if you don't know, it's 5 blues. And I just like destroyed the final boss. Just exploded them. Thrike, and then we're out. Mimic or Coffin? Coffin's the devil. We're gonna go Mimic. Fury rerolls or Backstab? Backstab Statue, anyone? Nah, it has to be Fury reroll. Although it is a little suspicious with Juggler, but you can't do anything about it. We have poison on him, so I don't think we can lose. I might be eating my words here. I regret to say that already. We gotta keep our Reflection alive. He still has like 2 good sides. Okay. Yeah, we're out. Thank you, team. Statuette Statue. I really regret not taking Statue now. And I want a random. Trowel. I think that's pretty good. But we have like no one to put it on. It's a really good bailout item, like Sacrificial Dagger. Honestly, this Mimic is kind of juiced. My Reflection is just dead, but you can't really do anything about it when you're 2 HP and your Gray just has no shielding capabilities. Spine, I like. He's one of the better reds, I think. Or what am I talking about? Greens? Also, he kind of just cooks this fight. Alright, just an ogre and a barrel. I think we should be fine. Just throw up a Death Defy Wallop. I will give Juggler credit though. I think that is the first cantrip self-damage I've seen out of this run today. So good job. No, I like Wallop. Random, Quicksilver, fine on Wallop. Slate, we might just lose to. However, we do have the cantrips. Slates are just really scary enemies. And our juggler might just explode next turn. With the self-damage. Please, juggler. Please, please, please. Okay, good job. You gotta lock the X, that she's just gonna explode. Boom. Monk or Trapper? Let's take Trapper. Top blank. Considering how I just locked in Trapper, I don't think top blank is all that good. But I don't like ghostly monsters either, so top blank it is. We might just have a problem with rolling our dice now because we have fewer rerolls and top blank. And like half the time, our Trapper is just going to take the turn off. I'm going to put the 2 into the Slimer here so she doesn't slime another friendo. Okay, my team kind of... That's like the type of bad turns you want. Or you don't want. I feel like I'm just going to walk into like the hand if I even make it that far. And just... He's going to like poison 4 cleave me. I have no cleanse and I roll poorly and I just die. My team is like full of cantrips though. So that's kind of fun. At least Mimic and Juggler, of course. Alright, Trapper. Shot. Kill shot. Guess he didn't want it. Golem. Alright, Trapper. You can still roll it. Please, Trapper. Please. You gotta save your friend. And he just flees. Armorer or Warden? I like Warden. He's just like an average guy. Another day at the average guy factory. Although I do kind of wish I had Wallop 4 Juggler in this position. Because she's dead. I'd rather put poison on Grave. Because I feel like the Grave could cause us issues. But Trapper getting triple targeted there. There's not really much you can do about that. And now I regret putting poison on the Grave. So we get rolled kill shot. You kill a bottom sniper there because you get bones. You get the bones value from if you leave the top one alive. This fight is a wrap though. I really hope my Trapper isn't stuck in the death cycle. Because she's on 3 HP now. Ordinary Triangle. We have like nothing for that. Mini Crossbow to cover up top blanket though is good. Just throw that on Mimic. And we just kill shot the Wiz. It's not even that good though. Because we gotta keep our Juggler alive. And weaken on Spine isn't that big of a deal. We should get stunned this turn. Should get stunned. Okay. Twin or Assassin? We do actually have like good items for Twin. Item Poison as soon as we lock in Twin. It's diabolical. These are both pretty bad because we have top blank. And Item Poison, I do not want to put 2 poison on both my twins. So this is a random. Lightning. Sure, I'm probably never going to make it to the 3rd turn anyways. I wish my team was a functional team. I think we're just going to drop dead in this fight. We need to kill the ghost this turn. Okay, I have 2 poison on Warden and Spine, and this is lightning. This is looking pretty bad. And my juggler is exerted. Hooray! I'm just dead. What are you gonna do? You know, I just don't think we got really good curses today. We played around with some silly comps. I don't know. We had a twin setup, but then we exploded. You know, there's not much more you can say. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one.